It's Wednesday, and you know what time that is? It's dunk time. So we've been away for a while, and we've been busy with the holidays and stuff. But mostly we've been getting ready for
Dunk Tank first official unconstructed tournament.
In case you don't have Facebook because you're living in the dark ages, let's tell you what that is. The format of this tournament is going to be some weird thing that we made. It's all three
Way to sell it.
Right? It's all three of the silver bordered sets, unstable, unhinged, and unglued. And also you get to play with all the different core sets.
Core sets M10 to M15.
That one. The unconstructed tournament is going to be Sunday, February 11th at House of Cards. It's going to be from noon until. We're live streaming it with the help of Baka Projects. He's got a great channel on how to do lots of weird stuff with electronics. Check him out down below. He's a mono fun Magic player. It's going to be a $15 entry, and prize payout is going to be one box of Unstable to first place, and then a second box is going to be paid out from 2nd to 8th. You can do the math yourself, or you can go check it out on the event page on our Facebook. We'll post a link to all those things right that way.
That way?
That way.
No, that way.
No. That way.
Right, yeah, that way.
That way. Okay. Post the things there. And then you can come join us and dunk it out for some unstable lands, because
Yes.
God knows that's the thing you care about.
Mm-hmm.
The Dunk Tank Unconstructed Tournament is going to be on February 11th, so that's just 3 weeks from now.
That's on a Sunday.
Yep. Second Sunday of February, for those of you who like that kind of information. The reason that we decided to do this weird format is because, number one, our prize is going to be an entire box of Unstable. Number two, it gives a good use for silver border cards since Unstable came out recently, and it was a lot of fun to draft and even play a league in, which I got to participate with.
We decided to use the core sets to beef up the silver bordered sets so that it's not lacking and has a good enough staple effects to build a solid deck.
It's not all taking your pants off in this tournament. A rule that's going to be relevant for this tournament is how Spike works. Similar to Wish or any of those, it's cards out of your sideboard, but banned cards aren't necessarily legal in this tournament. So, what you get to do is you get to sleeve up your Spike board in different color sleeves, and then register it as your Spike board.
Which will eat up cards out of your sideboard.
Yep. So, if you want a 5-card Spike board, then you now have a 10-card sideboard.
Because that is how math works.
Right. And that's how Spike works in this tournament.
So you can't have a Black Lotus in your deck, but you can use Spike to fetch out of your sideboard, or Spike board, a Black Lotus.
Right. And you have to have that real card there. This is not no kids game Magic.
Another relevant rule is cards with the same name are treated as the same card for deck building purposes. So you may have 4 copies of very cryptic command in between all the variants of it there actually are.
You can even play all the seasons of Extremely Slow Zombie if you want.
Just like North Carolina, all 4 seasons all the time. If you have a Contraptions deck, it has to be 15 cards minimum and it has to be singleton.
That's how they work, and that's what you gotta do. Since you're playing some of the core sets in there, you get to play some, normal decks that you would see in tournaments. Something like Burn, Zoo. What else?
Control.
Yeah.
Of some sort.
Control, aggro.
But then you also get the wacky fun stuff.
Yeah, like you get to play 5-color Urza.
Or you can play a deck around dice rolling.
Yep. You get to play old Spike combo, so you get to, hopefully, dear God, someone plays the Power 9.
Who needs a sideboard? Just full Spike board. Get good. You can play combo decks around all sorts of weird stuff like Split Screen or Gleemax or Infinity Elemental or you name it.
Like Contraptions or Augments.
Or Contraptions.
What'd I say?
Contraptions.
We make no apologies for our absence. Thank you for waiting. We'll see you guys at the Dunk Tournament, and we'll see you guys next Wednesday. Till next time, I'm John.
I'm not.